there a problem?
No, should there be?
You just look miles away.
I was just thinking how refreshed you look.
You're going in, the water's lovely.
Do we have time?
You don't have to leave until 12.
No, I won't bother. I prefer to get my refreshment by other means.
You're beginning to sound more and more like Dad every day.
Oh, don't remind me. Jack Rolfe's the last person I want on my mind.
Believe me, I know the feeling. I hope this reception works.
Well, there's no reason why it shouldn't. Blue Ribbon's a pretty hot design, even though I do say so myself.
It's not the boat that I'm worried about. It's Sabio. He's the man we need to impress. Otherwise, I'll never clinch this export order. Oh, grazie, Havna.
What's wrong?
I have to take a long-distance phone call from England. Apparently extremely urgent.
Well, it's not the sort of thing I'd want to discuss over the phone, Sir John. I was hoping we might meet.
How about Alice?
I don't want to think of names, Gran.
Well, yes, that would be fine. I'm free for lunch today.
Of course, if it's a boy, you could call it Alec, after your grandfather.
Gran, why don't we wait until after the baby's born?
Good. Look forward to see you then.
Got it. Evening Star.
Isn't that rather a strange name for a child, Mother?
Yes, dear. For a child, but not for a horse. He's running the 3:30, and I thought I might just put a little something on it for the baby.
Gran, the baby's not even here yet.
I know, dear, but it soon will be. And if Evening Star comes through, why don't I open a banking account and put my winnings in it for the baby?
Forget about the baby, will you please, Gran?
Something I said?
He's got a lot on his mind at the moment.
Evidently.
Well, things aren't going too well at work. Admiral's not being particularly helpful about the development of the powerboat.
Oh.
And what with Abby and William and Orrin, and now the new baby.
So he's feeling under pressure.
That's right. As they say, the course of true love never runs smooth. Particularly at Leo's age.
Doesn't run smooth for anyone, dear. Even at my age. Oh, of course, I'm not having any problems with anyone.
Is there someone?
Jan, my courting days are over.
That doesn't exactly answer my question.
Well, there isn't anyone in your sense of the word, but I am rather fond of someone at the moment. Strictly friends, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. Who?
Morning, Vicky.
Good morning.
You're in early.
Yes, I just wanted to catch up on some paperwork. Try and clear my desk a bit so I can finish typing Laura's marketing report. Which reminds me. There was a message on the machine when I arrived from Laura. She won't be coming in till later. She's got a couple of appointments.
Where?
Oh, she didn't say. Have you, seen this morning's headlines?
Yes. Yeah, seems as if Freya Holdings is going to get nailed once and for all, doesn't it?
Well, let's just hope the same thing doesn't happen to Leisure Cruise.
What's that supposed to mean?
This arrived in the morning mail.
But this is marked strictly private and confidential.
Yes, that's right.
But it's open.
Well, I only noticed it was marked confidential after I'd opened it. Look, I'm not prying or anything, if that's what you're thinking, Ken. I should read it. It is important.
Oh. Well, that's all I need.
Mr. Freya, what's your reaction to the rapid drop in share prices in Freya Holdings?
Understandable in the circumstances.
By circumstances, are you referring to the impending trial?
I'm referring to irresponsible coverage, not to say speculation, by the media. I'm quite sure that when Mr. Urquhart and I have been acquitted, the situation will very soon stabilise.
And assuming you and Mr. Urquhart aren't acquitted?
No comment.
Mr. Urquhart, would you care to comment? Mr. Freya and I have already released formal statements. Any further questions should be saved for our next press conference.
I was hoping that if we cooperated with the press, they'd be a bit more cooperative. Stop all this damn speculation. They're pronouncing us guilty before we've even gone to court.
Hardly surprising our share prices are down.
Perhaps the newspaper publishers would think differently if they were engaged in a few lawsuits of their own.
We've got quite enough on, Charles, without issuing for libel.
When are we seeing this barrister? What's her name? Lee Simmons?
10 o'clock.
Well, let's see what she's got to say about it.
If there is anything to be gained by the press, she won't down. According to Cosgrove, she is razor sharp. The very best.
You damn well better be. We're going to need the very best to come through all this unscathed.
Yeah, look, it looks very good. All right. Laura.
Hello, James. Well, this is quite a setup. I'm impressed.
What are you doing here?
The thing is, Abby, I was looking for something different, something really special to commemorate the Yard's birthday celebrations. I decided on a Victorial, and I'm so glad you're going to do the photographs.
Thank you, thanks very much. I think the Yard must have a very interesting history. A pictorial is a good idea.
In theory, yes. But I think you'd better reserve judgment until you find out who's insisted on doing the editorial.
I need a decision, Jack, on Freer's 6 metre.
Look, listen, just hang on a minute, will you? You're interrupting my train of thought.
Seems like anything's interrupting your train of thought since you started on that book.
Yeah. Well, it isn't a book.
Well, whatever it's supposed to be. Look, do you want Roger and Dave pulled off the 6 metre and put on the trader sailor or not?
Whatever you do is fine by me, Bill.
Well, what about Tom? What's he going to say when he comes back from the Mediterranean and finds out we're behind production on the 6 metre?
Jack, we're behind production on the 6 metre.
Very funny. Well, if you're not concerned about it, what should I be?
That's right. Listen, do whatever you have to do, and if you've got any problems, just contact me, okay? Oh.
Good morning. How are you getting along?
Do you know, I'd get along better if I was allowed to get along. Oh. How are you, Abby?
Oh, fine, thank you. A bit better than you both, sound of it.
I've discussed the assignment with Abby.
Oh, interested?
Yes, I am, very.
Good.
As long as I can see everything you've written so I can match the shots. Then we'll have to discuss the layout sometime.
Oh, no problems, no problems.
When can you let Abby have the first few chapters?
Oh, a couple of weeks, with a bit of luck.
Weeks? Did you say weeks?
I've got to have something sooner than that, otherwise I couldn't possibly keep the deadline.
Jack, you don't think perhaps someone else should write the editorial?
Vanessa, I'm the only one qualified to write the history of the Mermaid Yard.
Yes. Well, just how far are you then?
The title.
What are you up to anyway?
I told you. I'm looking for ways to expand my business.
Yeah, right. Come on, Esme.
No. I happen to think that Hardbrook has a future.
Yeah, so do I. So you can just forget whatever you've planned. I'm not selling my shares.
Look, I'm quite sure we can come to some satisfactory arrangement whereby you retain an active role in the business.
Don't think so.
What if I increased my offer?
You'd be wasting your time.
No. You're wasting mine. You disappoint me, James.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought you'd have been more cooperative. Especially after what happened to Nicola.
Are you never going to let me forget that?
I wonder how the fashion community throughout Europe would react if they knew. Much the same as they did in the States, I dare say.
Even you wouldn't do that.
Try me.